What was the downfall of the monarch system? Was that World War One? Like after the end of World War One, where most of those got like dethroned and
Yeah, so we see like, I mean, you had the Enlightenment killed off a lot of traditional, like, if you talk about monarchs like Louis the 16th, Louis
yeah,
the 14th, the Sun King. Industrialization killed off a lot of monarchs too. That was just pure, you have more money. You're like, wait a minute, I have more money in surplus. Why am I listening to this guy with a powdered wig who's inbred? I want this slack jaw guy telling me what to do. Like, I have my own money. No,
right, right.
economic freedom. The only way to have political freedom is to have economic freedom. The Economist isn't crazy biased by that at all. So yeah, I mean, once you start to have more economic freedom and more ability to make your own decisions, it kind of destroys this idea that like there's some guy sitting in a tower with a powdered wig who should tell you how to live your life.
Is that why the U.S. ended up doing what it did? Because it was such an economic powerhouse that nobody wanted to listen to the king anymore because they didn't need him.
Yeah, I think most of the time, if you have like your own profit, you're like, I don't want to have to give this to somebody else. That sounds crazy. This is my things. And then
Right.
what's crazy is that if you let people do that, whether you want them to do it or not, they continue to invest in the highest rate of return that they know of. And then you continue to have more capital accumulation in your economy continues to grow. And suddenly it's like, oh my God, why are all the democracies in the world super powerful with a ton of money? It's like, oh, because you're just letting people do their thing. That's the scariest part about the biggest economies in the world.
Right.
There's no plan. It's just a bunch of people bouncing off of each other.
There is no plan to make it a big economy. It just happened.
Yeah, no plan.
That's what you're
There's
saying.
no plan. The centrally planned economies collapse. The Soviet Union, you look at China's demographic issues right now, like North Korea. When you centrally plan an economy, it fails. But if you just have a bunch of, slightly evolved apes knocking heads around, suddenly next thing you know, you got $30 trillion in GDP because you let people do what they want to do. Austrianism.
That's wild.
Yeah, it's awesome. People are
Yeah.
so smart, and we really downplay how much if we just allow people to make their own decisions, that you're going to have better outcomes.